All right, happy Tuesday. So I just wanted to go over a few things because there was a couple of you that weren't here on Monday. We discussed if you are interested in doing the art show, you need to share your pieces with me this week so I can give you feedback. I had to narrow it down to like 9 to 11 art pieces. And if you have several strong pieces, we can put several of those strong pieces into the show. Please share with me those art pieces. Even if you're doubtful about it, email them to me. Let's converse about it. We can talk about it during extra class time or during student support. I want to make sure that everybody has, a chance to be in that show. So that's really important, and there's large prize money to be had. So let's, get that talked about. Now, the next thing is I showed you guys examples yesterday of practice, sketching, and experimentation and revision, which is always required in the new exam. I didn't create this exam. I just tell you what they want to see. And in my Facebook AP group, they are sharing what they're doing with their students. So this teacher is having them not only write their question that they're exploring, but they're listing out concept ideas, the sketches, the photographs, and the different stages of experimentation. So this is about Mother Earth. This kind of reminds me of Therese and her vibe and what her topic is from last year. And she's kind of a collage gal, so this is similar to some of the work she's doing this year. The judges love to see all about your process and your concept. That is just as important as the artwork. So please, go through your slides, and if you can add and list, I want you to do that. Actually, I'm requiring it for open house so that people know what your artwork is about, and then you can use those screenshots for your exam as well. So yes, we've already loaded some things, but that's okay. It's not hard to take some more screenshots and tweak it and make it even stronger so that you pass this exam, which is the whole point. And we want the school, your family members, when they see your artwork, to see everything that goes into it. So this is for everyone. I'm going to give you class time today to work on that as well. So that's really important. So these are 3 different examples showing experimentation, showing sketching, showing revision, and it has their essential question and listing out concept ideas based on your research. Okay, so I put that all right here. So I expect that you are adding slides 6, 7, 8, and 9 from each assignment onto your autobiography, the original autobiography. Now, for second period, let's see, most of you have already done it. You have till the end of the period today to get your autobiography onto this list. And this is something that I'm going to be sharing for open house. I'm going to use Melissa as an example. Once you put your special little link here, let me show you how to do that, because I'm afraid there's a few of you from yesterday that weren't here that don't know how to do it. So I'm going to pretend I'm a student, and I'm going to the autobiographies, and I'm going to, I'll use Say Bins. Why not? So Say Bins slideshow. In the top corner, it says share. So you're going to click share. And then right here where it says change link to Fullerton Joint Union High School District, you click that. Then you right click copy. And then you would go to the agenda. Where's the agenda? And you'd go to second period, not third. You'd go to that page that I put here. Sorry, every single time I have to download this, so it's kind of annoying. And then you scroll down to your name. There's Sabin Hong. And then you right click, or however you do it with your Chromebook, your link. Now that is black. You got to press double space or enter, and then it turns blue and it's underlined. So that's really important. Then you're going to go ahead and go with your little mouse and click on it. And you can go to edit right here, and you can name this, not where it says link, right here where it says text. I'm going to double click all this, and I'm going to call this Sabin's autobiography. And then enter. And now you can just click on her link and there it goes. It just looks prettier. If you're able to do this, fantastic. So you have all day today to work in class on your slides. And I want your slides to look like you have arranged everything on each slide with your question and listing out concepts for your art piece and the different stages. I know that that might be more room than what you have space for. Notice how this student put it on the side. You're more than welcome to put it on the side outside of the slide and then take a screenshot. Does anybody have any questions about this? So I expect you to do that with all 4 slides, and I will be grading that. You will be getting 20 points for putting in your hyperlink, and I will be checking that you have all 4 slides. If you don't have all 4 slides done, you still should have the slots there for me to grade, okay? And get those done as soon as possible. I see Melissa's already working on hers. She's gonna try to title hers, I believe. Let's see if that happens anytime soon. It's hard because I can't see her work, but I can see that she's working on it. All right. And then when you are done with your hyperlink of your slideshow with slides 1 through 4, you are working on listing things out. Jocelyn, let's talk about yours because I know that you have been pretty good about being on top of your work. Can you turn on your mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go to her slide number 6, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit. So my concern, Jocelyn, is that this image is very
Mhm.
blurry. Can you reshoot this so it's in focus? Because I can't see what the sketches are. And it might also help. I can't edit this for some reason. I would shrink this one smaller and then put this one above and this one below, and then do your writing right here. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when this image is super blurry and this one is very similar to this one, we want one big one, and then that'll give you space for writing. Then I'm looking at your number 7. Again, for some reason, your sketches are always blurry. Are you taking those pictures with outdoor light? Are you taping them down so they're not moving? What camera are you using?
Marathi?
Why are your sketches always blurry?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I don't really draw like
Maybe it's
like
really
dark.
light?
I just do it like
Okay.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So, rearrange this and put some concepts. Where's your, EQ? I can't edit this because this is a link, I guess, which is a bummer. But you can edit this and then I'll check it again. So put your essential question, list out ideas for your concept, and rearrange it a little bit. You can put the work on the side right here if you want, if you don't have enough room. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
EQ, listing out concepts. I have 3 examples on the agenda. And then this one here, you got plenty of room for writing, but we really got to be able to see these sketches. I think for some reason it's blurrier on my side than it is in reality. Does your slideshow look this blurry in reality? Everything looks blurry.
Yeah.
Why? Maybe we need to make them smaller in order to. I don't know why they'd be so blurry. If something's blurry, we gotta fix that, okay? But, we can make it smaller, we could do some writing here. So that's for you to kinda clean up, and I'm giving you class time. I love how, you already have the meaning right here, very good. Please write the essential question that you're
Okay.
exploring, okay?
Mhm.
Good
Yeah.
job, you're ahead of the curve. So
Thank you.
little tweaks, and this is gonna pick up speed. We're gonna get a lot faster, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the agenda really quick here. So I read everything that we went over yesterday. I'm giving you class time today, so I'm pretty much just saying the same thing I said yesterday. And here's the links. And then I'm going to give class time for discussion. And I want you to start 4 concept sketches for assignment number 5. Assignment number 5, you're going to use an experimental, use an experiment with a new art material. I don't like how I phrase that. Use and experiment with a new art material. Does that make sense, Mauricio?
I think you meant to say experimental,
Experiment with a
like
new art material.
products, maybe?
Yes. So, what's a material you haven't used yet that you're thinking about?
Charcoal, because I don't, I haven't used that, so I'll try that
Sure,
out.
why not? Absolutely. Something you haven't used in an art piece this year. Let's think about that. It could be graphite, it could be charcoal, it could be doesn't mean you can't use other materials with it, but I'd like you
Right.
to experiment with a new material that you haven't yet. Maybe it's Prismacolor, maybe it's watercolor, maybe what's some other things? Everybody should have done ink or a different type of ink. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you experiment with food in your art. It could be anything crazy and wacky and out there. I want you to experiment. And that's something you get to talk about how you experimented and did something different. Okay? All
Okay.
right. While you guys are all working on that, I'm going to create the new slideshow for assignment 5 where you're going to put in your sketches, your essential question. I'm going to map it out and make it all pretty for you guys. And so that's what you're doing today. You have plenty to do. If anybody wants to talk to me about the art show or grading, I'm here to help you with that. If you have any questions, I'm here to help you with that. And then I'm always around during student support. Okay? So there's no proof of practice today, but there will be tomorrow, and that's going to be your 4 sketches. And I'll give you class time for that tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video.